A long time ago, I was working in advertising as an assembly paste-up artist. The bottom of the pile, so to speak. But I loved that job. Once, when I was applying at a new company, I let it be known that if the position ever opened up for a production manager, I would like to be among those to be considered for it. After a while, that position did open up, but I wasn't interviewed for it. Instead, another girl was quick to be given the job. I couldn't understand it because I knew that she had no portfolio or prior experience, and it seemed that she was awarded the job because she was coochie-cooing up to the boss. And I had not been prepared to do that. When she handed out jobs, we all felt that she did so in a demeaning way. And she didn't allow anyone to ask any questions whenever her vague directions often couldn't be understood by us. However, as I watched her, I could see that she would organize certain things in different ways than I sometimes did, and they were very efficient. So I watched closely and learned. From my Bible studies, I knew that I was not obeying the commandment, "Thou shalt not covet," due to my wanting her job. After praying, I realized that the divine mind is the placement officer, and that everything is in its right place when spiritually perceived. The turning point in my thinking came when I completely stopped outlining, and I realized that nothing could be added that would make things better for me than they already always were, since I was in love's presence doing love's work. I stopped criticizing and appreciated her more and more, even though she was still hard to work with. But I decided to mind my own business and focus on loving and doing the best job I could, to the glory of God. Within a few days, she announced that she had been hired to do a better job elsewhere, and she just suddenly left. Without an interview, I was given the promotion to production manager. God moved me into that new role only when I was first made ready, as I did need practical and spiritual training. By observing, I had learned the thou shalt nots of giving out jobs abusively, not allowing questions, and that I shouldn't covet, as well as the thou shalts of treating others well, using organizational skills specific to the job, trusting God's plan, and being humble. All this would be required in that tough job ahead. But now I was ready, and I loved that position with all its challenges. Also, it comforts me that no matter what evil or destructive human plans or agendas the human mind may invent, God's plan overrules all else. I'm very grateful that God has moved me now into the position of membership in the Plainfield Church, where I am again training to learn about how to go about life scientifically in service to God, my employer. Thank you.